Well, streaming video services like Netflix and Hulu, as you know, are all the rage these days, especially for cord cutters.
But many people who still subscribe to cable and satellite also pay for at least one streaming service. But how do you know which services provide the content you want, and how much do you have to pay to get it?
Our Leah Lynchide and Consumer Reports cuts through the confusion.
If you're having a hard time trying to cut the cord, you're not alone.
I've been trying to cut the cord for 2 months. And it's funny, I write about cutting the cord, and I'm finding it really difficult.
What makes this so hard for consumers, and even for Consumer Reports' Jim Wilcox, who's been covering streaming media since it began?
Every time we come up with a service that we think we can use, there's a program or a network or a channel that one of us wants that's not being offered that we say we can't live without.
From new services like Disney Plus to older favorites like Netflix, the world of streaming media is rapidly changing.
There are services that are designed to really replicate what you used to get with cable TV, but in a streaming service. But then there are also these newer services that are really focused on creating original content.
It used to be that cutting the cord and replacing cable with a streaming service could save lots of money, but that's not always the case anymore.
The calculus of cord cutting has really changed so much that you have to take into account everything from the TV shows you want, the cost of the different services, the cost of broadband. Is it going to go up a lot more if you debundle it from a package?
So what can a confused consumer do?
So one of the first things you need to consider is how are you going to get your local broadcast channels. So if you can get an antenna, that's a great way to do it. Doesn't cost anything other than the cost of the antenna.
Next, sit down with your family and write a list of all the shows you can't live without. Then see which services can provide them at the lowest cost. Websites like realgood.com can help you find out where many shows and movies are available for streaming. For News 3 Now, this is Leah Lynchide. Happy watching.
And Consumer Report says even if you do cut the cord and you're not saving a lot of money, you're probably at least getting more content that you actually want to watch since you're choosing a service based on what they offer. It can be confusing.
It's very confusing.
There's a lot of them out there.
Thank you, Leah.